not having enough players to take the field. And then the Sun Bowl could be in danger as Miami pulled out of the event last night because of COVID issues within its football program. Joining us now to talk more about this, Chris Vannini, national college football reporter for The Athletic. Chris, it's good to see you. Thanks for joining us on this. So when we're talking about these bowls, right, they are run by either independent outlets, independent bowl owners, or conferences. And there is this idea that there's not a uniform policy when it comes to COVID versus the NCAA. Is that what is contributing to the issue here?
I think the biggest issue is just simply that COVID is spreading everywhere. I mean, college football this season has not tested as strictly as the NFL, as the NBA. They've only been testing unvaccinated players, players with symptoms, and close contacts. And as a result, we got through almost the entire season without any interruptions. But now as we get into December, as COVID has surged everywhere, you're getting a couple of players who have symptoms, then they end up having to test more because of close contacts, and then suddenly you're out an entire position group and you can't play your bowl game.
So before we make the transition to NCAA, because we do want to talk about that as well, what are the policies, the precautions being put in place to make sure no more bowls are canceled?
Well, it's basically up to every school and bowl to do whatever they want. And some schools are delaying their travel to the site. Some of them are being more careful when they get there. We've got the college football playoff later this week on New Year's Eve, the most important games, and those games can't be moved. So, Cincinnati and Alabama just got into Dallas, and they're going to make sure they keep all their players away from anybody that could potentially, spread this virus.
Are the playoffs at risk of being shut down, of being canceled?
The college football playoff said last week that they will not move the semifinal game. So if a team cannot play, they will have to forfeit, and the other team will go to the national championship game. The national championship game in early January can be pushed back a few days, but in the similar situation, if a team can't play, it will be forfeited. And if both can't play, they will determine no winner. Now, nobody's obviously hoping this will happen, but this has hit college football incredibly quickly, just like it's hit all of sports incredibly quickly.
Yeah, that is huge. Literally shutting every industry down right now, it seems, the Omicron variant, and so quickly. Hey, Chris, before I let you go, just talk to me quickly about the NCAA, the policies that are being put in place to make sure games move ahead.
The NCAA does not have a policy. This is kind of the issue with college sports, is that it's basically up to each individual conference to do whatever they want to do. It caused a lot of problems last year, and now that COVID is an issue again, it's causing a problem now in basketball and football as well.
Wow. All right, Chris Vannini, thank you for joining us on this. We appreciate it. We'll be watching, obviously, with the holiday week heading towards New Year's, of course, everybody wanting to watch a lot of football. Thank you. Coming up, everybody, one progressive Democrat has